Dear Tanner Fox and the other YouTubers that are trying to start rap careers, stop.
Every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
Okay, so we're sitting down for this one, right? It's not a second channel video. Although if you didn't know, right, I have one of those. You can find the link for that down in the description. Anyway, moving on. We'll try and keep some of our integrity. But before that, right? So if you are new around here and if you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, it would mean a massive amount to me, right? We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers on this channel by the end of the year. I mentioned it before, but we're just over 700,000. I think we've got about 5 months left. So any help with that would be massively appreciated. Anyway, right, moving on. I feel like I'm presenting a bit of a case study here, but YouTube 2017. Woo! You know, I honestly can't remember a time where people haven't been like, oh, YouTube's in crisis. Although with that being said, right, things are pretty interesting right now. So the UK, right? We're fucked. It's all gone to shit. Honestly though, if you think of like any UK YouTuber that's been big over like the last 4 years, there's like a 90% chance their social blade looks like this. And then typically, right, the ones whose channels aren't dying a death have everyone else whinging about them, being like, oh, they clickbait too much. Oh, like, bore off, man. It's 2017. It's not exactly like red arrows are a new concept. But anyway, right, what's more concerning about this is this.
Past 30 days, his channel, not even including the other channels that he's helping grow, just his main channel got 500 million views. That means even if he had just a $2 CPM, he is making minimum $1 million a month. And if he's rocking at least those $10 CPM some of the more brand-friendly channels get, he's getting maybe $5 million a month.
Hang on, $2 to $7 CPM. I'm getting 30p. Right, so I'm a firm believer that YouTube content works in cycles. 2014, right? Challenges. Find whatever you can and stuff it down your mouth. And I know that sounds absolutely horrendous. It's just the way it was. Maybe make a couple of videos titled Top 5 Things We All Do in Exams on the Way, like somewhere amongst that. Then 2015, bang a ball off a crossbar. And then 2016, you bully a few kids and cut things open with hot knives. Oh, and then hoy a few bottles about as well. 2017, you've got a couple of options. You either look a bit Aryan and bang out daily vlogs, or you become a rap artist. Honestly, like putting Vivo in your thumbnail these days is like a YouTube cheat code. Although a reoccurring theme over the last couple of years, right, is that any beef via the form of rap music will do bits. Low Gang Sucks diss track. The fall of Jake Paul. Like, come on, lads, Blackpool was doing this a year ago. So yeah, okay, if you look at the top creators from this year, right, 1, they all live in LA, and 2, they bang out daily videos. And no matter what their background, right, although about 60% of them are from Vine, they're all making rap tunes. Take that FaZe Blaziken, for example. At one point in time, he genuinely made the conscious decision to name himself after a 3rd generation Pokemon, and now he's out here making rap songs, kicking about in a Lambo wearing off-white.
Oh, keep wasabi. Got myself a hottie.
The internet baffles me, man. Honestly though, right, black bars and captions on a video this year is almost like guaranteeing yourself 20 million views. So today, let's have a look at it. So the one we're going to be talking about in this video is the whole Tanner Fox versus Ricegum thing. Basically, what's happened is Tanner Fox knows how to bang a video. He's seen the Pauls pretend to kick off with each other via the art of music, and he's also seen Ricegum circling around it all, also banging views. And what he's done is been like, oh, fancy a bit of that like me, and drop this. We do it right. And I've got to say, right, he's got extra points for not putting Vivo in the thumbnail.
This is your captain speaking. Today's forecast is looking a little hot because this song's about to be fire as fuck.
Oh god, that's not a great start. So we've got the obligatory black bars and captions that keep changing font size, and then about 17 fidget spinners on the floor. You know, actually, this pretty much just sums up 2017 YouTube in 7 seconds anyway. Like, all you literally need is Jake Paul in the corner, and that's just done the job I'm trying to do with this video anyway.
Little Fox at your service, so sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the show.
So I've noticed a trend here, right? If you're a YouTuber and you want to make a song, you follow a certain blueprint. What you do is you get either one of these two. Another person who's actually musically talented to try and carry it, or an attractive female. Tanner here has both, so it's got to be a few extra points.
Yeah, she switch flowed like a lake if I let it. If you offer me gum, I'ma say no, never.
Now, I can't lie, right? I think I preferred it when it was coming from Blackpool. Like, over there, they're calling each other's mums and nonce and all that. All they're doing here is like, oh, I don't eat gum because, you know, Ricegum. Like, little T would sort this right out.
Yeah, I'm working hard every day and every night, but my mom called me and it's past my bedtime.
Hang on. Is he just pouring himself off here? It's like he's trying to do the bit from like the final bit of 8 Mile where he kind of like lists everything bad about himself so the other person can't say anything, and then he just stops.
We do it best.
Oh, rest in peace, Ricegum. Subliminal messaging, another 10 points for that. Well, I mean, it would be if it was true.
Tat on my ribs, we gave it a try. I should probably go back to playing I Spy. Why is this baseball bat the size of my tie?
Wait, hang on, he actually is rinsing himself. But then Ricegum was smart with this, right? So he saw that, right, and be like, oh, hang on, he's got 5 mil. That's worth making a diss track back. But first, let us bang a reaction video. Quite clever, that. So anyway, he dropped a diss track back, and it's actually quality. Like, out of all the YouTube music recently, this one's fair enough. It's also worth mentioning, right, that The Weeknd and French Montana also dropped a song just before it, right? And at one point, the videos had the same amount of views, just Ricegum only took 2 days to do what they did in a week.
I'm gonna react to every single song that comes out or that you guys want me to, because that's it. We're a reaction channel now.
Said everyone else on YouTube this year.
Alright, let's give this diss track a watch.
No, I was crazy, but this ice made me chill out.
Rory and a
Those 20s
Royce.
I need blue on my bills. I'm not like Kylie Jenner. Everything I got is real now. When I'm out, you be staring like a sight.
So it's mad, right? Like this year on YouTube, times are pretty hard. Us lot don't have ads, so the commentary channels, you know, the ones criticizing people on YouTube for being dodgy, have got more clickbait than the people that they're whinging about for 10 minutes and 2 seconds. Shocking footage shows kids trampled on during Logan Paul fake scavenger hunt.
Just look at that footage for a second. That is chaos. There's a kid on the floor, not having a choice in what's happening, while people just literally stamp all over him.
There's not a foot on him. Breaking news, Jake Paul to serve 3 years in jail for illegal recordings. Well, he's just not though, is he? Jake Paul, Jake Paul, Jake Paul. Oh, for God's sake. So anyway, right, I thought we'll find out, right, what the rest of the Viners are up to, since the rest of them are pretty much doing bits. Like King Batch, right, what's he up to? Oh, the transition was brutal for him. He was one of the quality ones as well. I exposed him for taking steroids. All right then. Laylee Pons, well, what's she up to right now? YouTube star is caught in furious online firestorm after being accused of lying about giving her hair to a charity. Right then. What about Curtis Lepore? Right, well, that's the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like down below. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, my Snapchat's just there. I post on there like all the time. Anyway, if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.